Welcome to News York Times.
Please subscribe for more recent breaking news updates.
Mayor who honored Stormy Daniels with key to city hit with $500,000. Anvil. Why does it always have to be this way with far-left California Democrats? The extreme far-left mayor of West Hollywood, John Duran, the same mayor who recently honored porn star Stormy Daniels by presenting her the key to the city last week for her role in leading the fake resistance to President Donald Trump, seems to have a bit to hide. Breitbart News is now reporting that the good mayor faced sexual harassment claims back in 2016, which led to the city having to pay out $500,000 on his behalf. Because this was before the so-called #MeToo movement, which was established by the far left with the idea to use it against President Donald Trump, Duran escaped having to resign because of his shenanigans. In a ceremony, Mayor Duran declared May 23 Stormy Daniels' Day and gave her a symbolic key to the city. He then added, "Our values have been under threat by the Trump administration for the past year and a half," and praised Daniels and her attorney, Michael Avenatti, for fighting back. Fighting back from what? Trending: Mother lost her son in Afghanistan and never got call from Obama, but look what she just got from Melania. As you can hear below at the 4:23 mark, not everyone at the ceremony was happy about this spectacle. The woman who made those comments above was later asked about them. She added, "I'm definitely not a fan of 45, however, what happened between Stormy Daniels and him happened about 12 years ago, so what does it matter to me now? And I don't see her as a feminist leader." Now isn't it just great that a man who caused the city to have to pay out $500,000 because of his own actions is now giving a porn star the key to the city and hailing her as a champion for women's rights and a feminist leader? Whatever happened to the feminism where women were told not to use their looks or body in order to get ahead in life? Is Stormy Daniels really the person liberal women of today want their daughters to look up to? Or is this just the case of a horny mayor who wanted to get close to a porn star for whatever reason he might have? Here is more on this Mayor Duran via the Los Angeles Times. But in February, West Hollywood agreed to pay $500,000 to settle a sexual harassment lawsuit against the city and Councilman John Duran. The suit was brought on behalf of Ian Owens, whom Duran hired as his deputy after meeting him on Grindr, the smartphone dating app for gay and bisexual men, and then having sex with him. Now, some residents and politicians in this mecca of gay culture and the home of the Sunset Strip counterculture are wondering if City Hall's famously cheeky attitude about sex needs to be checked a little. Councilman John D'Amico, who like Duran is gay, said he often looked over during public meetings and saw Duran trolling for men on Grindr. "This is not gay life excuse time, or this is how we do it because we're gay," D'Amico said at a council meeting. "This is we live in the 21st century time, in treating people with respect and care and following not just the letter of the law but the spirit of the law is part of who we are as a city." As part of the settlement, Duran and West Hollywood admitted no wrongdoing, but a private investigator's report commissioned by the city dinged Duran for openly talking about his sex life and making inappropriate comments that were sexual in nature in the workplace. Duran publicly apologized last month for hiring a friend, but he has repeatedly denied sexual harassment. He conceded in an interview that had the lawsuit against him and the city gone to trial, West Hollywood's unique culture might not have translated well with many members of a jury outside of the city. "I'm not a stuffed shirt politician," Duran said. "Yes, my humor is bawdy and funny and outrageous, but, you know what? So is everything else in this town. I could not get elected in Downey." Indeed, West Hollywood council members occasionally engage in the kind of risque talk that in more straight-laced towns could possibly cost politicians voters or get them recalled. Here, residents sometimes playfully join in the banter during council meetings, whether it's a play-by-play about a visit to the gynecologist or riffs on porn collections. But in an email, Owens said Duran crossed the line. "I appreciate that West Hollywood is an open place that does not discourage free expression of sexuality and have nothing against that," Owens said. However, Conflating free expression on the one hand with bullying and demeaning a human being on the other is dangerous. In the heavily redacted 129-page private investigator's report obtained by the Times through the state's open records law, Owens, whose name is blacked out but whose statements mirror those in his lawsuit, said Duran solicited him for sex and showed Owens nude photographs on his phone of men he'd slept with. Owens said Duran made objectifying comments about his appearance, telling him he didn't have to worry about things because I'm pretty. Duran, in the report, said Owens had been a trusted friend and that they indeed had had intimate conversations. Duran said it was Owens who sent him really GC explicit photographs. In the report, Owens also accused Duran of having sex in his City Hall office, which Duran denied. "I have never, ever had sex in the council office at City Hall," Duran told the Times. "Why would I? I have a home." Duran also said that he was not ashamed of using Grindr, which has an instant messaging function, and that he was on it regularly not just for sexual reasons but also to chat with people around town. The independent investigator, Steve Riddick of Anaheim, wrote that Owens had a duty to
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more top breaking news updates. Thank you.